Let's be honest, this thing people call kingdom marriages these days, half the time it's not kingdom anything. It's desperation, delusion, or manipulation wrapped in Christianity. Hi, my name is Chiamaka. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I love you. I hope you subscribe if you really love the vibe. If you're a returning subscriber, chef case. That's chef case. Chef case. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I love you, of course. I love you. You know I love you. Let's get right into today's video. Kingdom marriages. I'm sure I don't have to explain to you guys what kingdom marriage is, but in case you don't know, kingdom marriage is kind of like a marriage between two Christians. They come together and they, how do I want to put it? And the two Christians, serious Christian believers, they got married, and that's basically what kingdom marriage is supposed to mean. Kingdom marriage is supposed to be a marriage that comes with peace, that comes with love, that comes with, like, that, like, I don't want to go fulfillment, because this marriage is supposedly ordained by God. Do you understand? It shouldn't be perfect, but it should come with some semblance of fulfillment and, like, peace. Because I mean, God will not give you chaos. I mean, my God is not a chaotic God. But unfortunately, the idea of kingdom marriages have been ruined in this present time of Christianity. People hide under the guise of, oh, God telling them something to get into marriages that are not meant to be. Because somebody is in a man is in the church, all of a sudden he is a good man, and that is not always the case. You can actually meet the absolute devil that will ruin your life in the church. It's possible. But anyways, that is not even the most disturbing part. The most disturbing part these days is the way a lot of these kingdom marriages people perform embarrassment rituals on their wives. There was this man of God that I saw his post where he was talking to his wife about how, oh, he didn't find her attractive. He literally abandoned her for how many for how many months, and then she had to beg him, had to, how do I want to put it, had to plead, had to do a lot of things. Like, I can't really remember the story, but I think I'm going to insert the, I can't put the video obviously, but I'm going to insert the story where he was like, the way it was sounding, it was so embarrassing. I felt so sorry for his wife. Like, this is not something you should say about your wife in public. A lot of men in these kingdom marriages, they come out and they say the most derogatory things about their wife. I mean, oh, she may not be beautiful. Or there was this one I saw on Twitter. I'm going to insert it, that she's not the most beautiful, but God made her the matriarch of the. I can't even remember the tweet, but I don't know. It makes me scared of marrying religious Christian men. It makes me scared because is this is not what should be in the offer. This is not what should be in the offer. Where a lot of men would come out and say crazy things. The one that shocked me the most was when a woman that was ironing the side chicks, no, not the side chick, the husband's clothes to go and see the side chick. A supposed Christian man ironing the clothes. Oh my God of mercy. I mean, it's so crazy that these days people, non-Christians, look at us and like, what are you people? You guys are joking. A lot of people make skits out of this. These skits are crazy. They are crazy. But no matter how crazy it is, or it sounds, or it looks, there's a man of God that have said crazier things about his wife. Not a man of God. I don't want to make this about men of God. Christian men religious Christian man that has said even crazier things, an even crazier thing about his significant other. Yeah, it's always very crazy when I see the embarrassment ritual that these women have to go through. Some of them self they go as far as cheating. There was this other one day that I saw. He cheated on his wife apparently, but somehow they would take climb the stand or sit with the wife and gaslight us, crazy gaslight us into saying that what they did is not okay. Some of them will blame it on the devil, of course, and devil will be where he was, say, nigga, I didn't do that. I did not do that. Oh man, is innocent. But the devil is not innocent anyway. But the devil will even be shocked, like, I didn't ask him to do that. It's so crazy. A lot of crazy things I've seen from this supposed Christian marriage that should be an embodiment of peace, of favor, of what marriage in the true essence of it should be. How you people have turned it into a mess, something of caricature by non-believers. People, something that people do not even want. When people hear Christian men, they run to the other side, or they hear kingdom marriage. I feel like kingdom marriage is different from Christian marriage. Kingdom marriage is delusion, madness, craziness, and Christian marriage is what God asks us to do when it comes to marriage in the Bible. Because I feel like once you give something the tag of kingdom marriage, it's not going like this. Like it's not going like this, and it's always so funny to me. Yeah, how much mostly this kingdom marriage thing, it's mostly at the detriment of the women. Let's just be honest. Yeah. Because the preaching, let's even go to the segment of the preaching. The preaching these days, when you see people preach, especially, I'll be like, what is this? What am I hearing? What is this? What are you people saying? Or the man who's supposed to be the leader of the home, how you have to cuddle, like, how to, I don't even understand. Like, somehow you even want to be the baby, want to act stupid, act like you are not, like, you don't have a mind of your own, except down there, that's what controls you. And somehow you still want to be the leader. That's one thing I don't understand. How it is preached so hard about women sacrificing so much to keep the marriage, keep the marriage, keep the marriage. It's so crazy. Yeah. I would listen to, so at this point sometimes I scroll past teachings like that because I don't get it. I don't get why you're trying to talk to women to keep marriages when you can talk to the men to actually behave like humans, behave like what is in what they've been taught to behave as. Behave, I don't know how to put it. Like, behave, the Bible said, husband, love your wife like Christ loved the church. How Christ will not hurt the church actually. A woman is coming to meet you that the husband cheated and she's trying to like get past it. You, as a pastor, the way you're making it look, you are not even trying to say, husband, don't cheat. You're trying to make it the duty of the wife to like take the cheating, swallow it, chest it as per kingdom marriage, and just act like nothing happened. When the Bible actually stamp infidelity as a reason to leave a marriage, like, you can leave if infidelity is a problem, but the church has made it so crazy. Like, when I listen to these preachings, oh god, I don't want to mention names, but when I listen to preachings and I'm like, what are you people saying? What are you people saying? Is this what the Bible asks us to do? You people are changing the word of God, changing the word of God into what it is not. You guys glorify pain and suffering in marriage, in these so-called kingdom marriages, and make it look like it is normal. You're not supposed to complain. You're supposed to take it and take it and take it and take it without trying to look for the root cause of the problem. Oh, if a woman tries to say, oh, I can't take it anymore, it's messing with my mental health, you guys act like this person is not a true Christian. Demonize, you guys demonize divorce so bad in this your so-called, that it is crazy. People are scared of living marriages that are not good, marriages that is toxic, because they want to maintain the appearance of kingdom marriages. The only thing most of these people preach concerning marriage: submission, 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 assignment, submission, submission. Every time submission, submission. Nobody is teaching the men how to be men, good men. Submission. He cheats, submit. He beats you, submit. He abuses you, submit. Everything, submit, 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 submit. The kingdom marriage is now looking like slavery. It's looking like prison. It's looking like prison to a lot of ladies. In fact, they don't. These days, I feel like marrying a Christian man is almost the same thing as marrying an unbeliever, because it's the same attitude, it's the same character. When you listen to the preaching, nobody is even trying to address it and try to talk about the fact that these men these days, you're a Christian man, you're not supposed to behave, they're not supposed to behave like this. This is not how you're supposed to behave. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about the woman complaining. Nobody actually do care about that. Instead, they try to, instead of talking to the man to like adjust or change or work on themselves, they talk to the women to endure, collect, 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 collect. That's why a lot of people is scared of you people's kingdom marriages. That's why a lot of people is scared. That's why most times when I see those kingdom marriages or Christian marriages, I'm not moved, because I don't know what's going on in the inside. I don't know what she's taking. I don't know what they've told her to endure. You're the woman, you have to make sacrifice. I don't know what, I don't know. Like normally, yeah, I don't look at anybody's marriage and be like, oh my god, I want that. No, I don't do that. But you see, when it's not kingdom marriages, times 200, times 200, times 200. Yeah. Because oh my god, the way they preach the subjugation of women is scary to me. It looks like shame. It looks like shackles to me. And that's why I never aspire to marriages like that. Because the examples that I've seen online is not giving what it should give for people who are really, really the children of God. It's not giving what it should give. You come online, you embarrass your wife, you say very crazy stuff about your wife, you say some things that you'll be like, oh my God, is it a Christian man that did this? And you excuse it as normal because you feel like God said you are the leader. A lot of Christian men are narcissistic, misogynistic, and they carry patriarchy for head. Now them carry her for head. Is that what a kingdom marriage should be? If that is what it is, I'll gladly pass. Yes, let me pass. Because no, honestly, I feel like an egocentric Christian man is still an egocentric man. Don't think because you met him in church, he's not going to misbehave. Aside, keep church aside. A lot of women should keep church aside. Keep what your pastor said aside. Scrutinize, vet, ask yourself: is this what you want? A lot of Christian women, in the pursuit of Christian marriages, they enter into marriages that they should never ever be in the first place. Vet, ask yourself. I don't know one thing about these women, that their kingdom marriage is very public. They cannot leave. They will dare not leave. They can't. They can't leave because then they will be ostracized from everywhere. they'll be looked at like even if he's abusing you, they cannot leave. A lot of people, Osinachi that died. I mean, I don't think that's a representation of kingdom marriage, but then Osinachi that died, do you think they did not know that she was being abused? They knew. So many people were like, oh, endure, pray, 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 pray. No, that's not what God did not say. You should stay in. God is not a toxic God. God will not allow you be in a situation that is after your own life. The way people paint these kingdom marriages these days is scary. It's not. I don't think it's something I want to be a partaker of. Do I want a Christian marriage? Yes, but the representation of Christian marriages, kingdom marriages, because in my opinion, kingdom marriage and Christian marriage is not the same thing. No, that's that's even called kingdom marriage, not kingdom marriage. It's not. It's not. I don't even know why it's called kingdom marriage. Is kingdom marriage even in the Bible? Is kingdom marriage even in the Bible? I don't know. Maybe I'll check after this video. Please, can we just stop? Even if we're going to name something what it is, and can it just be what it? Can it be something that people would see and envy and want? Not the red flags I'm seeing flying up and down, yeah, and left, flying left and center. I ironed the clothes to go meet side chick. I told my wife to follow me. She has exam the next day. I told her to follow me to go and whatever. I wanted to sleep with my wife 2 weeks after marriage, after giving birth, as a pastor. As a pastor. What's the other one again that I saw? Oh, she's not the most beautiful woman I've ever met. If you see the person say this, she's not the most. If you see the wife 5% times 200, but she's a matriarch of a lot of beautiful women. What the hell? I mean, the Christian marriages I see that I see, I say, hey, this one they get sense. But the majority of them is scary, very very scary. Anatumujo, I'm scared. I'm beginning to rant. Yeah, at this point, I'm beginning to rant. Real kingdom marriages, real Christian marriages should have mutual respect. There should be love. There should be peace. When you see the union, you will know it is rooted in the love of God and not all this in the love of God. You should be able to sense God's love from these marriages, not what we are seeing these days, not this submission and manipulation thing. You manipulate your wife, gaslight your wife, even when you are wrong. This narcissism I'm seeing, I hope that word is correct. This the lot of things I'm seeing that makes me scared of that. Kingdom marriages, that shouldn't be it. Shouldn't be the embarrassment rituals I'm seeing up and down, left and right, embarrassing your wife, and then you say God said, God said. That's how God wants it. There was even one I saw where his wife, this was even the woman that was saying it. God, I beg. I no go here. The woman was saying that the husband impregnated a woman, another woman. He can't go collect the pikin. Say Holy Spirit tell am to go collect another woman pikin. And the way she collected it, she didn't collect it like, oh, this is manipulation pro mass. That's what she used to collect another woman's child. The child was now growing with her, so that the man will not go back and say, God will mercy. Like people's kingdom marriage, I don't envy it. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah. Beg.